everyone, welcome. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you the way that I conduct a lesson and what will be the homework or what will be the extra material that I will provide to you. Okay, so now the first part I will explain, it is the structure of the lesson. So in the beginning, we're always going to have a review. After that, I make sure that you learned everything that we have talked about in our previous lesson, and then we will go to the new words. So inside of our section for the review, we will also talk about the things that we learned and also have tried to have some conversation together. I will also ask you about what were you doing and so on, and you can try as much as possible to use the words that we have learned inside of our small talk. Okay, so the second part will be new words. We'll always have the English explanation, and I will explain you how to use them, the way you put in the sentence, or what is the occasions that you can use these words. And the third part will be our text. So if you have already known Chinese characters or you are learning Chinese characters with me, I will ask you to read some small text without the pinyin, or if you don't want to learn the characters, don't worry, we will have pinyin all the time for our texts. So, and the next part will be our grammar. I don't really like just ask you to memorize everything. Don't ask me why it is like that. I don't like that. I want you to see a sentence and also understand why it is like this, or why it is this grammar word in this place, or why is this grammar word in this case or in this sentence. So I will try my best to explain to you the reason or the function of the words. So this is very important. So when you know one word or one structure, then you just need to substitute all the verbs or the nouns or adjectives to make new sentences in some other occasions. Not just you learn one sentence and you know how to use it in one place. I don't like that. Okay, so then in this part we're going to have a lot of practices, and I hope you to also try as much as possible to talk with me, and don't worry to make mistakes. Making mistakes is the most common thing when you learn new language, right? Especially Chinese. That is a lot of the parts or elements are quite different comparison to your own language or comparison to English. So this is quite important, yeah, to practice. Okay, and then this is our main, let's say, order or the structure for our lesson. I can do 45 minutes lesson or 1 hour or 1.5 hour, anything that you like. And about the frequency for a lesson, it's actually kind of depends on your available time during the week or the weekend. So I would recommend you to review. Well, let's say if we have 1 hour lesson, I would recommend you at least review for half an hour. Well, the best option is every day that you review for 20 minutes or 10. So just something every day, then you will not feel too much, yeah. So, and then we will have our second lesson to continue to learn more things. But I will always make sure that I feel that you are okay with the things we learned, and then I will continue to the next part. Okay, so and this is the structure. So after our lesson, I will always provide you some listening materials that I have recorded myself and uploaded. And then I will give you a link so you can listen to it multiple times. So in this case, you can train the listening and also try to speak together with me when you are watching these videos, okay? That is a really important thing. Try to speak and never be shy, okay? So try to speak about it more and more, let's say as much as possible. Okay, and the next part is that I will give you some homework if you have time, some exercises to do just to enhance or to make sure that you don't miss any point, and you will like have the knowledge you just learned like stick to your mind, not forgot about it very fast. Okay, so then every 10 or 5 lessons, we're going to have a little bit like a big review kind of. So I will try to ask you something from could be a long time ago. So you just have those things not slip out of your mind after a few weeks or a few months. So that's not so good, yeah. So after you paid so much effort at one, and I would like to make sure or ensure that they will stay in your mind or in your memory. Okay, good. So that is everything about my lessons. If you are interested in it, please contact me, or you can book lesson with me, or you can consult with me. What is your level and what should we do? So for the first lesson that we will have, I will always try to talk to you to a point that I think we should start from here, or level 2 or 3 or 4, and then which point. If for the students who have already learned Chinese before, but for the beginners, I also have one whole program designed for beginners for A1 and A2 level. Okay, and well, of course, B1, B2, and so on when we learn more and more. Okay, that's good. So that's everything. If you have some questions, just send me a message. Okay, so I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.